Hey guys, welcome to the CSS Master Course. In this video our topic is CSS borders. The CSS border properties allow you to specify the style, width, and color of an element's border. The border style property specifies what kind of border to display. The following values are allowed. Dotted defines a dotted border. Dashed defines a dashed border. Solid defines a solid border. Double defines a double border. Groove defines a 3D groove border. The effect depends on the border color value. Ridge defines a 3D ridge border. The effect depends on the border color value. Inset defines a 3D inset border. The effect depends on the border color value. Outset defines a 3D outset border. The effect depends on the border color value. None defines no border. Hidden defines a hidden border. The border style property can have from 1 to 4 values for the top border, right border, bottom border, and the left border. CSS border width. The border width property specifies the width of the 4 borders. The width can be set as a specific size in px, pt, cm, m, etc., or by using one of the 3 predefined values, thin, medium, or thick. For example, 5px border width, medium border width, 2px border width, thick border width. CSS border color. The border color property is used to set the color of the 4 borders. The color can be set by name, specify a color name, like red, HEX, specify a HEX value, like #FF0000, RGB, specify a RGB value, like RGB 25500, HSL, specify a HSL value, like HSL 0, 100%, 50%. Transparent. Note, if border color is not set, it inherits the color of the element. For example, red border, green border, blue border, CSS border, individual sides. From the examples on the previous pages, you have seen that it is possible to specify a different border for each side. In CSS, there are also properties for specifying each of the borders, top, right, bottom, and left. For example, individual border sides. For different border styles, 3 different border styles, 2 different border styles, 1 border style. CSS border, shorthand property. Like you saw in the previous page, there are many properties to consider when dealing with borders. To shorten the code, it is also possible to specify all the individual border properties in one property. The border property is a shorthand property for the following individual border properties. Border width, border style, if required, border color. For example, p, border, 5px solid red, CSS rounded borders. The border radius property is used to add rounded borders to an element. For example, normal border, round border, rounder border, roundest border. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share and subscribe.